This episode is presented in partnership with the High Point Market Authority's Diversity Advocacy Alliance. This is a group dedicated to advancing, improving, and supporting diversity by cultivating a welcoming environment and expanding representation of the BIPOC community within the home furnishings industry and its leadership. I hope you enjoy. Welcome to Design for the Creative Mind, a podcast for interior designers and creative entrepreneurs to run their business with purpose, efficiency, and passion. Because while every design is different, the process should remain the same. Prepare yourself for some good conversations with amazing guests, a dash of Jesus, and a touch of the woo-woo, and probably a swear word or two. If you're ready to stop trading your time for money and enjoy your interior design business, you are in the right place. I'm your host, Michelle Lynn. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast, Design for the Creative Mind. I'm Michelle Lynn, and today I am so excited to introduce you to Robin De La Cruz. Whether you're tuning in from your studio, your car, or with a glass of wine in hand, I'm so glad you're here. Hopefully you don't have wine in hand while you're driving your car. So let's clarify that, shall we? Because building a business by design doesn't happen by accident. And this is the man. He has built his business. Interior designer, creative instigator, vibe curator. Robin De La Cruz has designed for names like GQ, TED, MTV, but his real flex is helping clients create bold, joy-filled spaces that feel like them, just with better lighting and cuter pillows. Raised in Southern California and thriving in New York City, Robin mixes West Coast chill with East Coast edge, and it's all wrapped in global inspiration and a love for real estate, storytelling, and saying what everybody else is thinking. He's also the co-founder of the nonprofit, the Design Besties, which recently won the Social Responsibility Award by our very own High Point Market Authority and the Diversity Advocacy Alliance. That's a hell of a lot there, Robin.
Whoa, that
So
was
cool.
very
So cool.
efficient.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Well, congratulations on the award. I think that is super cool and well deserved.
Thank you.
Let's dive into that first. I mean, like, we have a lot to cover today. I was laughing thinking about our conversation today because the last time I saw you in High Point in the fall of 2025, and you were with your besties. It's Nikki Watson. And why don't you go ahead and say who they are?
Nikki Watson. She owns the largest staging company across the nation by volume in Dallas. Michelle and her and Nikki are familiar. Lori Johnson. She's a fine artist, also in Dallas, Texas. And Whitney Atkinson. She used to be an interior designer, and she is now the inventor of a product called Wugs, which is a weighted rug system. All over the market now.
All of it. So she's the only one not in Dallas. Obviously, Dallas has really cool people.
She's in Corpus Christi, Texas. So Texas gets to claim her.
Yes, so you are the odd one out in New York.
That is correct.
Or maybe you're just the glue that holds them all together. Okay, so I saw you in High Point, and I was telling Julianne, I was like, I don't understand what the besties are about. And you handed me this card. I've got it around here somewhere. Let's explain to the audience, like, what you guys are doing. Like, this is a really cool, I don't want to say project, but it's really cool what you guys are doing.
It's okay. Real quick, all of us met at the VRD Summit, the VERT Summit, Vacation Rental Designer Summit.
Oh, I need to get my booty over there.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's fantastic. So we all met there and we just clicked, and I ended up starting a group chat. And from that group chat, literally, there has not been one day we have not communicated, whether it's a text message, a FaceTime, or a call. Whitney, she does sponsor, she attends conferences, and she invited us a month and a half later to the Haven conference. And we were so excited, like, yeah, we'll go. Sure, sure. We all got there. It turned out being a conference that is content creators. So we were just all hanging out. We're like, oh, this isn't an interior design conference. Let's just lean into it and just kind of connect with people. Literally, by the end of that conference, people were calling us besties. They started calling that us throughout the conference.
Yeah.
And by the time it was coined that we were the design besties. So that's actually how it got formed.
Oh, I love that. And it's so obvious when you guys are together.
Oh,
I mean,
love
the energy that you guys produce is just so wonderful and positive.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So from there, we're like, oh, let's lean into it. And Whitney's really great at branding. So she was like doing posts, telling us things to do. We didn't know what we were going to do with it, you know? It was just like,
But it was
we're,
fun.
it was fun, you know? We all like each other. Let's hang out. We talk all the time. So we eventually realized that, oh, we need to do a project together, content, social media, blah, 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 blah. And we were going to go to Nikki's house to do her backyard. She has a really huge philanthropic heart and it
Yes.
really inspires us. It was just so amazing learning about them and Nikki. And we were going there to do her backyard. And a month before, we were about to buy our tickets. She's like, I don't really feel good about doing my backyard. I want to do something meaningful with the cause. And we're like, cool, whatever. You let us know. Little did we know, she already had an idea in the back of her pocket.
That's Nikki.
A school had reached out to her to ask if they had any free furniture just to put into the teacher's lounge. And she's like, oh, send me photos. And of course they did.
Right.
And she lets them know, let me get back to you. She, starts this conversation. She shows us the photo, and we were like, that place needs help. We can
Yeah.
absolutely do this. So 1 month later, we all come to Texas and we do this teacher's lounge literally in 3 days, over a weekend while the teachers were on vacation. And they came back to this surprise. It was this huge introduction. And this was supposed to be a one-off. We were
Right.
all in, committed. What we did not anticipate nor expect was their emotional reaction they were going to have in the room. We were like, we knew they were going to be excited. This is a really great room. We
Yeah.
didn't know how they were truly going to react, and we didn't know how we were going to react towards that. And that's when we realized, uh-oh, I think we might have a concept here. Something is happening, and let's wipe our tears first before we have this conversation. And
Right.
that is how that all started.
So that is your mission now, is to transform teachers' lounges.
Yes, yes. Understanding we're all in design. We know what it looks like to walk into a beautiful hotel or sit in their lounge space and how that makes us feel relaxed, wellness, environment, everything. So if we can offer that to teachers, even for a 5-minute break for them to reset, it makes them better teachers, better leaders. It impacts the children. The children are impacted by that, and it affects the parents. We hope to have a domino effect by
Mm.
creating wellness spaces for
It's
teachers.
amazing what it can do for your mindset just walking into a beautiful space. And
Right.
can you imagine after running around with, 20 snot-nosed kids?
Let's call it what it is.
I have one. I'm just trying to picture 20 of them. Oh my God. Shoot me now. That's amazing. That's amazing. How many have you guys done so far?
So we just did our third one,
I
and so we
saw.
did three in one year. What ended up happening was we did this 2 weeks before fall market of 24,
Uh-huh.
and Jane Dagme of High Point by Design.
Yep.
We're super close to her. She also was one of the creators of VRD Summit. She approached us. She's like, we didn't realize how many people were watching this from our social because people
Yeah.
just kept asking questions, asking questions. We're like, whoa, what's happening? And Jane approached us and she says, are you guys thinking about doing this again? And again, it was so fresh. We're like, uh, yes, the answer is yes, but we don't know. We're still kind of processing. We're trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay. I'm going to follow up with you guys. And next thing you know, she facilitated a meeting between High Point by Design herself
Mhm.
and High Point School Partnerships, who happens to be the first lady of High Point Market, the wife of the mayor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And we've been planning since March, and we executed a couple weeks ago in December. Um, to apparently what we didn't know, it was also the school that the mayor and the mayor's wife went to.
Oh, so it's extra special.
It was extra special, and we did not select the school. It was like a whole
Right.
campaign, social media. People were entering to vote, and it just happened to be their school.
Huh. And it turned out so beautiful.
It was. We are all so proud of this room.
Yeah.
And there was a lot. I'm gonna say this. There was a lot writing on this because of the visibility that
Hmm.
we knew this was attracting. And also, if we did this successfully, it opens up the doors and opportunity for us to scale out the design besties and do it smartly with the
Yeah.
right partners.
Oh my gosh. I am so excited. We're going to have to shoot. I'm thinking, man, we could just have this whole conversation about design besties. I'm calculating in my mind, okay, so if we did that, then we could hit stop and I can record another one that's about Robin. But let's just
Yeah, but so that was a great touch point. I would love the girls
yes,
to be on together and we can talk about the design besties. Then
yes.
we can go from
That
there.
is the plan. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
that's on my radar. Um, it's on my radar. So we will get that scheduled. Okay, so
Well,
let's go next.
okay.
Let's go back to High Point. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go back to High Point in this conversation because today I saw some announcements if you would like to share because this podcast will be coming out before spring.
Oh,
So,
okay. Okay.
share with the audience what you'll be doing in High Point in the
today,
spring.
today it has been officially announced that I am one of the 5 High Point style spotters.
Oh, that's so exciting. Congratulations.
Thank
Oh, let's go
you.
into detail for those listening who may not know what that entails. What is a style spotter in High Point?
So a style spotter is a position that people apply for, and basically they become the influencers for interior designers. Their perspective is delivered throughout the year with their favorite picks, panel discussions, and tours. It's a really
Prestigious.
yes, but it's a really beautiful position to be in because you're able to help all these designers that are starting and that are learning, and it's kind of like a beacon of someone to pay attention to help guide where you want to go.
Oh, I love that. I
Mhm.
love that. So what do you do during High Point?
So during High Point, they fly us in. I have to tour High Point and pick my top favorite items.
Is there a minimum?
I want to say five. There's 5 items. Yeah.
Okay, so you
Um,
really have to narrow it down and be quite specific. It's not like you can go and say, I like that, and I like that, and I like that, and that, and that, and that, and that.
exactly. I know before we get there that they create a page for us on the website and there's a video of who we are. And then we have to select 5 items before we get there that they focus on. So I might be getting that confused. And then when we're there, we go around and I guess we put these little cards with our face on it, and it says
Oh.
Style Spotter. It's like, well, this is selected.
Oh, that's very fun. Oh, that's
So,
exciting. Good,
yeah.
good, good.
We also do, they also establish, we'll be on panels, and they also set up a tour if anyone is interested in coming and participating. And I take
Oh,
you to
fun.
my 3 favorite vendors, and we talk about that. You can learn about them.
Okay, so each of the style spotters has their own tour.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, that's, well, I might tag along with you. That sounds like fun.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I would
Yeah,
love that.
that
I
would
would
be,
love that.
I think I'll be there in the spring.
Oh,
Yeah.
yay.
Yeah, in fact, I have a conversation tomorrow with some people that we're throwing together a panel.
Oh, beautiful,
Yeah, I
beautiful.
think that'll
Yeah,
be fun.
excited.
Marketing your interior design business shouldn't require constant decision making. Inside Lead Lab, there are two clear paths. Lead Lab Essential gives you the strategy, structure, and direction so your visibility is intentional and consistent. Lead Lab Plus is white glove support. Your marketing is done for you, planned, written, and executed. So your business keeps showing up without you managing it. Same standards, same clarity. Two ways to stay visible depending on how involved you want to be. Explore both options inside Lead Lab at the link in the show notes. Okay, so we've talked about the besties, we've talked about style spotting. Let's talk about Robin.
Oh,
How did you get started in the industry?
by accident.
Stand that, yeah.
Definitely by accident. So I have an advertising and marketing background, and
Mhm.
when I first moved to New York, oh, over 20 years ago, I was working for MTV. Um, I always wanted to do marketing, but you're young and fresh, so you don't know the different angles of what marketing actually is. And I
Right,
ended up in ad sales, and ad sales is a lot more technical and strategic than versus a creative position.
right.
And I was there for 3 years. By the third year, I realized, with the help of my bosses, who are super supportive, that you don't belong here. And the way that we figured this out was we were creating a music video for we were creating a music video for this thing called an upfront, and I made myself the honorary production assistant, and I was putting on the makeup for them, the costumes, working with the director. This music video was going to be seen by thousands of people. And by the end of this, my boss pulls me aside and says, "You do not belong with us. You need to do something creative. This is an example of where you should actually be." So
Wow.
that was the initial conversation.
Mhm.
2 weeks later, it was New Year's Eve. One of my best friends, I was telling her the story, and we were inside Crate and Barrel. Never forget it, New Year's Eve. And she says, "Have you ever thought about doing interior design because your apartment is so nice?" And that was the aha moment, angel singing. I didn't realize how much I retained from HGTV. And that was the beginning stages of me pursuing my interior design career.
No kidding. So how long did you stay with MTV until you went out on your own?
3 more months.
Wow. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was like a hard launch.
Yeah, they were super supportive bosses. I've reached out to them on LinkedIn recently to show them the articles that I've been in. They were just fantastic. And,
That's such a blessing, especially at such a young age, to have
yeah,
really cool bosses.
exactly.
Huh. And you
Exactly.
wouldn't imagine that like in the corporate field as well. Hmm.
Environment and the people you surround yourself is super important, no matter where you're at.
Yeah, well, you've done a great job building community in the design field. Let's talk a little bit more about that because I know when I started in interior design, there wasn't a lot of community. So there was a lot of gatekeeping. Like I could not get help for my business.
Okay. I actually would love to talk about this.
Mhm.
So when this was happening, this was 19 years ago. I went in with open eyes, open mind, trying to connect with people, and I was made to feel immediately by people in the industry that I did not belong there.
Okay,
And I was
right,
like, oh, okay. There is something about this, which led to me trying to figure things out on my own.
right.
And it was a lot of trial and error.
Mhm.
And some years were great, some years were not.
Right.
And a few years ago, I made a conscious decision. I was like, hey, if you are going to continue this passion, this thing that you love, you need to be honest with yourself. And part of that honesty was recognizing I am great with people, I am great with clients, I am great with design. I am horrible at operations. Oh, finances, all of that stuff,
Yeah.
terrible at, which
It's because you're
led,
too creative.
yes, yes. And it's not like I never worked for a firm, so I didn't have a model. I didn't have a model to replicate my business off
Right.
of. And that is when I made the conscious decision to find a business coach, which led me to the bakery.
I know that's how we originally met. So good. So good. I can still picture some of our Zoom calls.
Yes, yeah, and it's like I'm very research driven, so I just remember having our first conversations, and it's just like, okay, make sure you ask all the right questions because you need to. This is a commitment, and
It is.
from I was able to step away from work for that year. I had my same existing clients, but I signed up for two business coaching programs. I did
Yeah.
yours and
Uh-huh.
Pearl Collective, and I used it as an academic year to learn, study, implement, learn,
I love
study.
how intentional you are.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's like I wanted to do this really smartly. And that year that I was in a business coaching inside the bakery, that's when I was learning about market. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I really have to study this and go there.
Right.
So I probably had a couple months left
Mhm.
in the program. And I was like, okay, it's time to go to market. This was October 2023. I went in with the mindset, I'm going to explore. I'm going to see what this world is about. I'm going to
Right.
try to make some friends. Let's just absorb, which was a beautiful experience. I'm friends with those people that I've met now. Fast forward the following week, the following market, that is when the VRD summit was happening, and then it later rolled into market.
Uh,
So I met those girls at the summit and was able
mhm.
to be partially there with at market. But this time I knew what type of business owner I wanted to be and saw the
Right.
trajectory of my career. So I walked in with the intention, and this is going to sound really cocky, and I'm sorry, but I walked in with the intention. I was like, I need to meet people. I need to meet the heavy hitters. I don't know what that means, but these people are going to know my name by the time I leave.
Oh, I love that. That doesn't sound cocky.
Oh, good. Okay.
I think that sounds like you knew what you wanted.
Thank you.
Here's the deal, Robin. If anybody's listening and they're like, that is cocky, yeah, that's on them. Right? It's I think it's fantastic
Thank you.
because I mean, there's so many people, myself included at times, where we just kind of let life happen to us. You're taking it by the horn and like steering.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
There's a plan that's manifesting. And fast forward 2 years later from the very first time that I went to market with
Right.
Deer Eyes, I am now High Point Style Spotter. So
Oh my gosh, that's right. It's like 2.5 years.
yep,
Holy crap, that's
yep.
fantastic. Yeah.
Thank
So yeah,
you.
you're a man with a plan.
Thank you.
I love hearing that. So you have really embraced the community and kind of those people who didn't make you feel welcome, you can kind of go poo poo on them now.
Yeah, it, what I realized from my very first market, that's when I knew I was like, oh, there's still some of those type of designers out there.
Yes.
But that's when I noticed that the gatekeeping in certain communities was over, how everyone wants to lift each other up, information sharing. I was like, whoa, I'm overwhelmed, but this is amazing. Oh, like you want to share, I will learn, learn, learn.
Absolutely. Yeah. I there has been, I don't know what it was, but maybe it was during the pandemic or something, because there has been a huge shift in that respect.
Oh,
Because that's when I was doing private coaching and then we went into the program.
mm, mm.
And a lot of it was developed because it was in 2018 when I started my adventure. Um,
Ah,
and then it really exploded. Um,
oh,
2020, 2021-ish.
oh, that's
So,
fast.
yeah. Maybe
Congratulations.
Well, no, I mean like in regards to the coaching and so forth. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. I know you have a very lengthy career prior to the coaching.
Oh God, yeah. Well, you don't have to talk about how lengthy. Come on, you're dating me.
You are a person that has established themselves very well, very
That's too funny.
respectfully.
Thank you. Yeah, no, but I mean the community aspect of coaching and sharing and stuff. I think really in 2020, 2021, throughout our industry, really took off. And maybe it's just because we were all locked in our houses watching Zoom.
Yeah. No, that is such a fascinating piece of information. I love it.
Yeah. So and anyway, okay. So High Point,
Hmm.
for anybody listening, why should they attend High Point? I mean,
Mm,
maybe they're not like you where they go with an intention,
yeah,
but and
yeah,
they don't have the same eh, dreams and whatnot. But as a designer,
yeah.
why? Why?
So the number one reason for designers to go to High Point, this is baseline, is that to be a really successful designer, you have to sell the furniture.
Mm-hmm.
That is where a large percentage of the income comes from.
Yeah.
Again, 18 plus years, 16 years before I went to business coaching, I was like, some years I was great, some years I wasn't. I
Yeah.
wasn't able to ever take it to that next level. And that's when I learned about selling furniture, how much it really impacts your company, how to scale out. That is the number one reason to go to High Point because you need to know the product that you're going to be selling to your client.
Yes.
And the other things that come with that is that there's opportunity for connection, there's opportunity for education. There's,
Yeah.
it's
And I think that the connections, I mean, as an entrepreneur, I mean, it's lonely as a business owner.
yes. And that's the thing that I learned. And I wish entrepreneurs knew this in the beginning stages. You do not have to know everything, and it's okay to say you don't know. I did that for years, acted like I knew that I had it going on.
Right?
And the truth was, I was failing at finances and stuff, It's
Mhm.
like, okay. And going to market, going to business coaching, it made me realize that there are other people in similar positions and you lean into their expertise. You lean into their failures to turn it around for you and learn from them.
Absolutely. I love that. And I did not realize how much education there was at High Point. I mean, holy cow.
Yeah,
There's so many opportunities to just meet people and learn from them.
it's incredible the abundance of information that can actually truly help how you run your business.
I've gotten a lot of I've gotten some one-on-one coaching
Hmm.
from panels that I've done
Hmm.
at market. So
Yeah.
yeah, people and that's I'm not saying that you guys need to go to market so that you can meet a business coach, but I've a lot of people have approached me for some coaching
Hmm.
based on those conversations that we had from the stage.
That's basically how it starts out. Me as a person that was going to market for first time, listening to these panels, what that person was saying inspired me. I wanted to go up to them. Their successes and quote unquote failures, everyone can relate to this
Well, and that's how you
information.
navigate that energy too. It's like, who do you vibe with?
Exactly.
Because I mean, I don't, I'm not preaching to you because you obviously know this, but for those of y'all listening, like having a business coach,
Oh,
it's just, I mean, it opens up so many new perspectives in your business. So go to High Point or
hmm.
not, but find yourself a business coach.
Business coaching was the greatest idea and gift to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, just look at what you're doing now, Robin. That's so, and I would imagine that the level of confidence that you have in order to scale your business, you can just feel it
Mm.
compared to before.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm,
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that. Yeah, being an entrepreneur, it takes balls.
It's not for the faint of heart, and
That's not
that
what
is.
I was talking to, do you know Melissa Fields from Shades of Grey?
No.
She's down in San Antonio. She went through the bakery probably before you. You guys would actually get along really, really well.
Oh,
Um,
what's her last name?
Fields,
Michelle Fields. I'll remember that.
Melissa Fields.
Melissa Fields. Melissa
Yeah.
Fields.
Melissa Fields. We got to connect you with Robin. I was talking to her on a podcast I don't know, a few weeks ago, and she's like, "Yeah, owning a small business, it isn't for punks." And then you with your note about being an entrepreneur take balls. I just thought I think that's a theme, especially after 2025 sucked so bad. How was
Oh
your
yeah.
2025?
I'm sorry.
How was your 2025?
My 2025 was incredible.
Oh, I love hearing that. Good.
Yeah, 2025 was the year that I was establishing the Design Besties.
Mhm.
So while while I was still running the design business, I
Right.
really focused on learning what a nonprofit is like and just kind of leaning into that, setting
Yeah.
up, you know,
Yeah. All those things like a whole new
learning how to
business.
create a business.
Well, what does 2026 have in store for you?
So again, I've been intentional. 2025 was about establishing the Design Besties.
Mhm.
2026 is going back to basics, focusing on Robin De La Cruz designs, working on the building the residential and the commercial side back up, and
Oh, yeah. Nice.
trying to be
Yeah.
greedy. So quote unquote greedy.
Yeah.
Work
No,
on
just focused.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, no, I think that's fantastic. I think that is fantastic. Well, if you could go back and give your 20-year-old self a piece of advice, what would you tell him?
Oh boy.
I know, I got you on that one,
Well, and I tend to talk a lot, so
huh? No, really?
um, um, oh man, right now at this moment, because of where I'm at,
Uh-huh.
um, I would say everything's gonna be okay. Trust the process.
Nice. Yeah. I'm sure he would rest easily knowing that. But at 20, boy, are we completely different people.
I also would have said you should have took ADHD medicine a long time ago.
Note to self, meditation works.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's too funny. So, what about in 2026? What do you want to spend more time doing?
I have to network in a different way than I did 2025. I need to start working on being around potential clients, navigating around those people, other entrepreneurs. Yeah, because I really want to ramp up the commercial division.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Do you know who Katie Decker Erickson is?
no.
I just did a podcast with her. She would be a fantastic business coach to consider.
Oh.
Yeah. Because basically the way she and I kind of position ourselves is that I'm a great business coach for relatively new designers moving
Hmm.
up into multiple six figures. She
Hmm.
takes them from six deep into the sevens.
Oh, Katie Decker Erickson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. Noted.
I can get you her information.
Yes, please. Yes,
Absolutely.
please. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my selfish question.
Okay.
What book do you recommend?
Oh, I actually have the answer to that. Oh my God. Okay. It is called The Go-Giver.
The Go-Giver.
A little story about a powerful business idea. And it's about how this person navigated with openness and to receive. It's one of the best books that I tell all my friends and entrepreneurs to read. It's
Oh,
very inspiring.
yay.
You
I've
know
got
what?
that written down. I'll go put it in my Amazon cart.
The Go-Giver by Bob Burke and John David Mann. I'm actually inspired. I'm going to read this again.
Have they written other things?
Yes, yes, they have.
Yeah, I recognize the names.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
Huh, I will have to go
Great.
check that out. Yay. I'm so excited. I've been reading a lot of fiction lately and giving my brain a little bit of a rest. So this sounds like a great way to kind of ease back into the business self-improvement type of stuff.
Yeah, you know how there's different type of educational books that like they're teaching you in a way that's structured, it's
Yes,
very
rigid.
precise. This is not like that. It's super inspirational and it just keeps giving you ideas because your brain just keeps
Oh my God.
turning.
Yeah, my brain. It's like a little, it's like a squirrel on cocaine. That's my brain.
That is hilarious.
Robin, I could continue this conversation for another couple of hours. So we will have to connect in High Point when in the
Please.
spring. But I know that our audience has loved, just hearing about all the things that you're doing. How can they connect with you? Where can they find you?
Oh, um, I'm pretty active on Instagram, Robin De La Cruz Design. My name is spelled very uniquely. It's Robin. Just type that in and you'll find me.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Okay. And Design Besties also has
Oh,
an,
yes, yes, the Design Bestie, the_Design Besties.
y'all, I just loved what you are doing and with the group from Texas as well. It's so fun to sit back and watch. And you know what's so funny? It's like I sit back and watch, and I've known Nikki
Uh,
when I was staging.
I know, I heard, I know, uh-huh.
Like I've known her for, it's so fun to sit back and watch. I feel like this proud little mama bear, like watching you guys doing these things. And I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. And seeing like all the connections that come, like, what a small world.
I tripped out when she told me that you were friends, and it's because of you that she was actually when her staging business blew up. So you've been pivotal in two of our lives.
Oh, it's too crazy, too crazy. God is just so good, where he puts people next to each other that need to be there.
Blessings, blessings.
Absolutely. Well, I will make sure that your contact and your profiles are in our show notes
Awesome.
so that the audience can track you down and y'all if you when you see him at High Point, because y'all now know that you need to go. When you see him at High Point, he's really, really shy,
Ah.
doesn't really talk. So just, like approach with caution.
Love it.
All right, y'all. So I'll make sure those details are listed. And oh, here's this. If y'all want a business bestie, sending business tips, encouraging words, and event updates, you can text the word bestie to 855-784-8299. I'll put that number in the show notes as well. And you'll hear from me on the regular. No spam, just some fun stuff. So
That's cute.
it's fun. Yes, that's a wrap on today's episode. If you loved what you heard, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a fellow designer who could use a little bit of inspiration and a couple of laughs today for sure. Let's keep the conversation going. And also, y'all, DM me on Instagram or tag me with your biggest takeaway. Thank you, Robin, for being here.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
So fun. Hey, y'all. If you love the show and find it useful, I would really appreciate it if you would share with your friends and followers. And if you like what you're hearing, want to put a face with a name, and get even more business advice, then join me in my Facebook group, the Interior Designers Business Launchpad. Yeah, I know, it's Facebook. But just come on in for the training and then leave without scrolling your feed. It's fun, I promise you'll enjoy it. And finally, I hear it's good for business to get ratings on your podcasts. So please drop yours on whatever platform you use to listen to this. We're all about community over competition, so let's work on elevating our industry one designer at a time. See you next time.